In the Philippines, it's beautiful diving, and I've only dove at, like, in the Philippines, Hawaii, and California. And I learned to dive in Hawaii, and then I went back to California and I dove a lot. It's cold water in California. It's very freezing cold. And I had a very traumatic experience. I went down deep in the water and it was kind of scary. And the problem with, like, going deep in the ocean is that, like, if you have one problem, you're going to die. Because if you're very deep, you have to do what's called equalizing yourself. You can't just go straight up to the surface if you're, let's say, 30 meters deep. You can't just go straight up if you, let's say, you lost your oxygen or your air. So you have to, like, go slow. And of course, if you're dying, you don't want to go slow. And if you go up fast, you'll get the bends. So it's kind of scary. I went down 30 meters or so. And then I looked up and I saw, like, how far it is up there. And I said, and I was with some new divers, and they were taking their tanks off with their BCD vests, and they're doing, like, exercises, and the water was moving like this. And I'm like, no, don't do that in here. Because I was in California at Catalina Island, and it was cold water, but it was moving a lot because it was kind of deeper and it wasn't very still, like, it was moving. And the person was taking their BCD vest off and doing an exercise. And I'm like, no, don't do that. And then I looked up and then I said, oh my gosh, if this person loses their BCD vest and their tank, now I have to share my air with the person going up 30 meters. And of course, when you're like emergency, you're like panicking. And then the person grabbing my air, like, and then I'm, like, gonna die. So it's very dangerous. And so I kind of, like, never went diving with that person again. And that person's a dive instructor today. So go figure. But we didn't die or anything, but I knew, the point I'm saying is I knew that if there was a problem, I probably would have died. I don't like that. I don't like to know, like, one slip up, you're going to be dead. So it's kind of dangerous. So that's why when I go scuba diving nowadays, I just go more shallow water. And I know that if there's emergency, I can get up.